keep going down. I'll tell you when to turn left. Alright, let me get y'all put in the camera holder here for a minute. What's up, everybody? Wait on a few people to get in here, but if you're watching this after the fact, hey, everybody, it's Brian with SLC Farms. So we are just out baling some hay. Got some thunder and lightning going around us. Trying to get finished up with a 70-acre field. Redneck Okie, hello, sir. How are you today? Uh-oh. Let me turn off my iPad here. I got Meredith Bernard playing. Senseless, how's it going, sir? How are you doing, man? You still in the hospital? Charles Cruz, Southern Dirt. How y'all doing today? Yeah, go ahead and turn left there and then just follow one of these windrows down. Hey, Chris Burr, how are you, sir? Becky Gosselin, appreciate you stopping in. So we got a thunderstorm all around us. We're on a 70-acre field. We're about 170 round bales in. Got probably about 30 acres left to go. And trying to get her wore out. Murphy's Law, Gordon Bright, how are y'all doing? I told you it'd be an hour or so, didn't I, Gordon? We got Country Gal in the M7060 in front of us. The M5's got a flat tire. I'm about to clog the baler watching y'all. Y'all can tell these windrows are quite thick. Tomorrow's the make or break. Well, I'll be praying for you, sir. I can't let her get too far ahead just in case it does start raining. I know y'all can't really tell how big these windrows are. This tractor's stretched out 8.5 foot wide, and I'm flipping up hay with the tires. Trying to pull y'all out real quick. See if I can. Diggard with Dave. Man, long time no see. I'll let y'all see what's going in the baler here. About to make another bale. Yeah, they're pretty big windrows, so down beside the tire there. We're making a bale about every 100 feet, 150 feet. Dave, how you been, man? Hadn't seen you in a while. Hey, no. Turn around, go straight. Go all the way down to the woods, turn left, and come back. We'll get y'all put back in the mountain here until she figures out what way she's going. I'd rather get as long as the ones we can. Hey, Josh Wellner. We are doing wonderful today. As long as this rain, I think the rain will stay away from us. But you just never know. I've been seeing lightning flashing all around us. But yeah, she's raking in the 70-60, and I'm in the nasty 76-16 with the cloth. Like I say, we've been out here. We got started rolling up hay probably about 1:30, something like that. A little bit later than what I wanted to, but we had some customers stopping by, and we got to always take care of the customers because if we didn't have them, we wouldn't need to make this hay or raise chickens or beef or any of that good stuff. So, this hay did get washed right after we cut it. It got about an inch of rain on it. Luckily, it hasn't really hurt it at all. This grass that we're on right here in this bottom is zoysia. So it kind of turns this brown color anyways, just the way it dries out. The horses and the cows really like it. But up on the hill there, we got eastern gamma grass, lespedeza, look lespedeza, and some other stuff. Them 123 5 by 5s on 25 acres. The other day we built a 13-acre field and got 92 round rolls, and that has to probably be one of the best I've ever had. This one, I think it's probably going to average somewhere between 3 and 4 round rolls to the acre. Not the best, but definitely a good average. I'm pleased, like I say, with how it's turning out. For as late a hay it is, this is going to be specifically for our cows and horses, and they won't mind this hay a bit. They'll enjoy it. This one field here should make enough to get them all the way through winter to where I don't have to, I can sell the rest of everything we make. What's everybody up to today? Wonderful Monday. Alright, hold on, I gotta hop out. Be right back. I had a bell stuck. It's rare that it happens, but it does happen sometimes. Alright. What you looking at? What you looking to get, sir? 116 degrees in Vegas. It was about 106 with the heat in here today. The humidity has been horrific here lately, but it is what it is. Some of y'all can see the lightning in the background. We have been, this is the very last field of mine for first cut. I got 70 acres right up the street of some custom hay that we'll do, and then we're off the second cut. 5465 Massey, you'll enjoy it. That's a good tractor for sure. Hey, I'm not sure why you went to that side, but I want you to stay to the right and work your way up the hill. I want to take the longest windrows we can possible. Because I wanted you to go all the way to the end and turn and come back to make the longest windrows possible. So work your way up the hill. Been stuck inside since May. That's no good. Okay, that's fine. So just brake like normal, but work your way up the hill. Here's my net brake cut the net. Which I'm getting close to being empty, so building a few more lobster traps. Not that time. Shut up when you're beeping. we didn't go off because the net wrap didn't net wrap on that one. I think it's because I'm almost out. I'm trying to run the last out of this roll usually. I've been pulling them out right before they get to the end. So I got one bale now that I got to unroll. That always stinks to have to push it back out. Yeah, look, hey, if it's missing, go over just like you normally would so it don't miss. I was just saying to start out to follow to get you a good straight line going.
Okay, well, I figured the whole middle section is more important than little pieces here and there if we're trying to get it all up. Because I kind of obviously have two rates running on the same thing I already done.
10-4. I got something going on with the net wrap. I got to change rolls because this one's about out. I probably need you to pick up your rake, come up here and help me swap rolls real quick. Well, I guess we get to swap net wrap on the live stream, guys. Yeah, I got plenty of net with me. We're going to get out. It doesn't take too long. show y'all what we got to do. Make it wrap. Let me get in this thing. Alright. I'll catch up on the comments in a second. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and turn our PTO on. I got a button here to automatically throttle the tractor up. Got our monitor here. Got a little button. Just going to press that play. Ah, crap. Hold on, I got to go reset the net brake. One thing I didn't do. Alright. Let's get out and go reset the net brake. Hold on, I'll fix that. Can y'all hear me now? I didn't realize it was hooked to the Bluetooth. Y'all couldn't hear me say a word about dang how to do the net wrap. I forgot to reset the net brake, so we got to climb back up here and do that, y'all. I did not even think about it being hooked to the headset. Yeah. Pull this back out so I can reset it. So the net brake, this bar right here, pull that up and that unlocks it. Pull our net wrap back out, go over the top bar, we go under this bottom bar here, I don't know, there we go. Hard to do one-handed, y'all. Get that tucked in there. There we go. Now, pull that on through. I'm making a mess. It's okay though. Now we take this and go over this top back rubber roller here. Like so, and we just feed that in, and I feed it down in there a good ways, that way it'll grab. Oh crap, I went under the wrong bar. That will not work that way. Look, so I messed up, guys. I went under the net brake. It's got to go over top of that if you ever get a cloth baler. I didn't realize I grabbed it through there. Tell you, all this kind of stuff happens when you are threatened with rain. You'd start messing stuff up, doing stuff wrong. And then try to throw in putting a live stream on there. On my end, guys, it says we got 21 in here watching and 13 thumbs up. Y'all pound that thumbs up for me. I'm sorry about the audio coming into this thing. I did not realize I had that Bluetooth to my headset. So the first part of the audio is probably horrible. Alright. I think I got it in there good enough. Hopefully. Alright, so we can see we're over the top, under this one, over top of the net brake, and through the rubber roller. Let's go try it again. Oh. yeah, it's a pain in the ass, Ed. Alright. There we go, we're feeding net wrap, guys. Net break, y'all heard her click. And we can dump a bale. Let's get rolling. I'm gonna try wipe y'all off, and then we'll mount y'all. I can get roughly, Ed, close to 300 bales to a roll of wrap. Let me catch you back up here. Read sign language. Michael Sailors, how's it going, sir? Ed, appreciate you stopping in. Alright, so there's y'all's view for now. Let me pull y'all up on my iPad here so I can at least catch your comments. I want to skip that trial. Oh, I don't think I got any internet on here. Let me turn that on. Either way, we're going to get rolling while I try to do all this. There we go. My channel. There we go. It says I am live. I bet it's going to make me watch a commercial on my own channel. Oh. Nathaniel Lee, how's it going, sir? Appreciate you stopping in. Alright, let me get rid of this ad, and then we got to turn our volume down here. There we go. Yeah, usually the most I'll go through is maybe a roll and a half in a day. That's on a real good day. It is a lot more expensive using net wrap. I will say that, and especially for what I do. I wish this baler had twine boxes on it. I would almost put everything in the barn in twine and do the stuff I store outside in net. Because most of the time when we roll up our round bales, we instantly unroll them and, oh gosh, can't deal with that, that's a tripod. Unroll them and put them into squares. So it's like $1 a bale, instantly gone. So, but it holds the hay together better for hauling like we do, where we're moving these round bales 5 and 6 times. So it does help with that. It's easier to get it all off of the bales when we're rebaling than to have some left or whatnot. So I hope y'all are alright with that view there of the baler taking hay instead of out front. Y'all just got to tell me. Lawson Farms, how's it going? Yeah, I tell you, just that darn 15 minutes out of the tractor though had me sweating like crazy. It's just so dang humid out there. I have used the Closs tractor and really liked it. I was able to use the Axion. It's in one of my videos, and I really liked it. But it was a lot more expensive than what I could afford. Heck, this tractor's more expensive than what I can afford. How easy is what, the baler to clean? I wash this baler every year, Becky. Some people are against washing, but we blow them off every day, and then actually 2 or 3 times a year I wash them, just because I'm going up and down the road and I hate all that dust. So it is better than my ugly mug. Go with if you got a good Vermeer dealer, don't rule them out. The new Vermeer balers are awesome. The McHale's are awesome. The Closs, the new Massey, which is the old Vermeer Lely baler, awesome. Man, all these balers these days, it's really, they are all good balers. It's all going to boil down to the dealer support. And I really like the support that I get from the Closs dealer. Probably a little bit more so than my Massey dealer, just because they have service trucks and they can come out to my house and work on stuff, versus like the Massey right now, the front axle suspension is glitched up, so it'll work and then it won't work, and I need to have the computer put on it, but that means I got to take it to the Massey dealer. I got to let it sit there, and I know there's a cost to having that truck come out, but I'd rather it be worked on that day and not sit there for 2 weeks or a week or whatever until they get to putting their computer on it and seeing what's wrong with it. So dang, the monitor's going crazy on me. I'm trying to pull my iPad out here. Yeah, I like that Vermeer self-propelled. Oh man, you better be putting up a lot of hay. We're running about almost 6 miles an hour, Gordon, just shy of 6 miles an hour. So I'm happy with how it eats the hay. The inside's really easy to clean out. Everything's pretty accessible on it. The only thing I would say is the side with all the chains and everything that drives the stuff. You got your computer there, and then it's got an automatic oiler kit on the chains, and then all the grease lines. Those get a little bit cluttered and will hang hay. But the side with the boxes where the net wrap is there, they're spot on, easy to clean. Blowing it down, you know, I think that sucks with any baler. This stuff's probably like 9%, pretty low. It should have been baled yesterday. I should have started baling this around 4 o'clock yesterday, but instead I waited till today to start baling it. It was just such a big field, I didn't want to get over here and get started and then stop halfway through. My small square baler's a pain in the ass. It's got so much metal shielding on it that it just, if you really want to get all that small chaff and crap out of it, you got to unbolt all that shielding and stuff like that. That's one thing about this. That's what really makes me look at the new Vermeers, is how easy they are to clean. The new Vermeer round balers. If I don't end up going to a big square baler, the new Vermeer round baler will probably be my next baler. Look there, we made and wrapped the bale and didn't even stop. Sometimes the monitor in this tractor won't beep at me, and if I'm not looking at it, I won't know it wrapped until the net brake went off. It really don't hurt anything, it just leaves a little pile of hay right behind the baler. I just go back and pick it up. Miller, how many bales do I put up a year? Right now we are finishing our first cut, and we have made just over 2,000 round bales. Our goal this year is going to be somewhere around 4,000 or 5,000 round bales of hay, and then we will break down at least half of those and make somewhere between 25,000 and 30,000 small square bales. We unroll all of our round bales just because I think it's a little bit easier. I can make hay when the weather's not as good. I can make squares to order. So, Dennis Gallagher, how are you doing, sir? These windrows are every bit of 7 feet wide. And they are a little bit over knee high when she rakes them up. They're pretty good and heavy. You know, the getting it off the field's not a problem for us. I can haul 40 round bales at a time on the semi, and I can haul 24 at a time on the pickup, so we can move 60 something out of the field at a time. I stack them like cans, so the storage works pretty good. The benefit for me of round bales is this rainstorm that might pop up, it ain't gonna hurt these round bales. That's to where if it's all in big squares, Then you got to sit there and you got a mess on your hands, especially if you get these frog stranglers. We've been getting 2 inches of dang rain in 30 minutes to an hour's time, and you know, I can leave these sitting out here and then let the sun come out on them for a couple of days, and they'll be back dry, and then throw them right in the barn and not worry one bit about it. And when you unroll them and put them into squares, you'd never know they got rained on. The building is coming. The lot is all cleared and done. Guys, I've got a lot of stuff filmed. I'm sorry for not posting, but the lot's cleared and done. I'm waiting on gravel to be spread right now, and then waiting on the building to be delivered. We hope by end of September to have a building erected. That might be pushing things, but it's coming along. Right now we're trying to acquire a bundler of some sort, either the accusing 14 bale bundler or a male Baron. The thing is I can buy that accusing for the same price new as what you can get a used Baron for, and I'm kind of one of those people, I'd prefer to buy new than used, just because a lot of times you get a little bit of extra support and warranty behind it. I'm no mechanic, and even when I do have to turn wrenches, I hate doing it. So, Rick Moore, beer money. How about shot of Crown money? I'll do that one. I'm not much of a beer drinker. I am planning, after I get this next 70 acres cut, I'm going to take me about a 2 or 3 day trip to the mountains. Nathaniel Lee, did I sell my Kubota tractors? Well, right in front of us raking, hold on, I'll pull y'all out of here so y'all can get a different view, is the M7060. And when we come around the field, the M5111 is sitting at the top of the hill with no front tire on it because we had a flat. Let me get the tripod back out here. I'll figure this out in a second, guys. It's only rocket science. Rick, you doing okay today, bud? Man, you make that poor little Kubota of yours grunt, sir. But yeah, Nathaniel, we still got the Kubotas. We got 2 Kubotas. We got 2 Massey Fergusons. We got 2 John Deere Bush Hogs, 2 Premier pieces of equipment. One's a hay cutter, one's a rake. I got everything. I'm not much on getting rid of stuff. I just keep adding to. Now the M5111, it is a lease tractor, and its lease is up, I think, next May. More than likely, it may have 1 more year on it. I can't remember. I had to look at the paperwork, but more than likely that tractor will go away and not come back. And at that time, I will probably be looking at the new 5711 Global Series or Massey, the AGCO, that 5711 or 5710 for a rake tractor. But the same aspect, we may not get another tractor when that one goes back, and we may be looking for a SP mower or a self-propelled mower, because that takes the longest of time. And we've got other tractors like the 7060 there that she's raking. We've teed with. Good tractor. Paid for. Never gave us any problems. And I would like a self-propelled mower. I think that would really speed up our haying abilities and allow us to get more done. But we've got 2 round balers, a square baler, 2 mowers right now. So we got backups for about everything. And it seems to work out for us. So I love this Massey. I'm not going to lie. Of all my tractors, this tractor is my favorite. It could be just because it's sheer size. It rides better. I mean, the tractor itself weighs almost 20,000 pounds. So it rides better than any of my other tractors. And I know it looks like y'all are on a hill. Let me get this tripod. But you know, that'd be my biggest complaint. Is Kubota, you gotta stack it up pretty good with a lot of weight on it to make it ride good. You gotta make sure to put air suspension on the cab, or I mean on the seat and all that stuff. And my local Kubota dealer can't sell anything larger than a M5, so when it came time to looking for a bigger class tractor, the M6 or M7 was just out of the question for me, because I wouldn't have anybody to work on it if I went and bought it. And my Mazzy dealer really took care of me on this tractor. He found it. It was a tractor coming off a lease. Came local, and he felt it would be a good fit for my operation. He knew exactly what I do. He's the one that owns the rebaler. And so far, you know, so good. Yeah, babe.
It was just like making a bunch of noise like you were trying to call me.
I may accidentally hit a button, sorry. What kind of radios do y'all use? I don't know why it makes me approve comments like wrecking shit, Ed. Rick, why are you always wrecking stuff? Come work on your AC and you'll cultipack? That sounds like a good trade. I would much rather cultipack. I think you'd like that 5711. I'm telling you, not having to shift gears or push a clutch in to change from first to second, second to third. You just push the little button. Man, it's almost as good as a IVT or a SVT or whatever VT it is. To me, it's like a hydrostatic transmission. I mean, you've pretty much got infinite speed, especially like this Dyna 6. You got 24 gears in it. They're all pretty tight together. Go 27 miles an hour. Go with the Uniden CB. I thought about that, Ed. I'd been looking at those Midland radios, and they're a little proud of them. I just didn't know if the CBs would reach in the hayfields good. I'm with you there, Rick. I wreck stuff all the time. Caleb Manuel, thanks for stopping in, sir. How you doing today? I believe we've missed our rain chances. Now, I'm not going to say that fully, but I think most everything has gone around us. It's amazing. This field last year, I was baling it, and I watched rain come right up to the field and then stop and go right around it and then rain behind me. Sometimes this place is a godsend that it misses the rain when I'm out here baling, but then sometimes I'm wishing it would get rain on it. But like I say, this hay already got washed. It had about an inch and a quarter of rain on it, so didn't have any luck with the Midlands. That's what I was watching Brian Brown the other day, and he had said how they were starting to have some issues, just a few issues, like when you go to talk on it, how you got to pause there. And that's what I hate, spending a lot of money on something. And the only thing I hate about these little walkie-talkies is batteries always going dead, and you forget it, leave it in the house when you take it in, or forget it and leave it on in the tractor, stuff like that. So, the brake to clutch is nice. I'm using it right now. All I have to do is press the brake pedal when the monitor goes off. Wait on the baler to do its thing. I've got a timer set up. This one has electronic SCVs. Got a timer set up for them. Hit the button, the tailgate goes up and down, and then I'm good to go. I don't just let off the brake. It's pretty sweet. But I think Kubota has some of that stuff on the bigger tractors. But like I say, I can't even get the opportunity there. I'd love to use a New Holland. Yeah, go ahead.
Is this constant static coming through the radio?
on my live stream and listen to me through there, I guess.
My phone is about that.
10-4, turn it off and then turn it. See, having radio issues right there. She said she got static coming through and stuff. And these are actually Midland walkie-talkies. Now, they're fairly old. I had these before Midland was cool. But, yeah, Motorola radios. Well, that's what, back in my high school days, we used to all run CBs in our cars and trucks. And I think that's what I had, was just an old Uniden radio that I picked up from somewhere. And it worked fairly well. I mean, I had a big old, like, 6-foot, 7-foot whip antenna hanging off my Ford Ranger, but, you know, that was cool back in the day. Monty, how's it going, sir? Doing all right today? We're just trying to get this hay bale before it rains and gets dark on us. It's only 6:30 though. We ought to be good for another hour or two. Uh-oh. That bale did not wrap. Let's go see what's going on. Yeah, that's what I don't want to have, something that I got to have a license for and all that. That sucks. I'll hop out real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Northern Wisconsin Farm and NWF, how's it going, bud? Not having a clue as to what's going on there. The net wrap went out, but it was sitting in front of the bale. It didn't go around it. Never had that happen. Now I got two bales I got to push out. Oh well. Let's go again. Know what the heck was going on there. Yeah, all the net was just sitting like right in front of the bale, but didn't pick up on the bale. Monty, how you doing, sir? 2-meter radios for long range. I was thinking about just going and buying some more dang walkie-talkies, but golly bum, they're just, like I say, they're annoying. But I may look into the Uniden CBs. That may be the way to go. My biggest fear would be whipping or breaking the antennas off, but I think if you get the right antenna, it'd be okay. I know one thing, it is humid as heck outside. So even though this hay got dried down a little too much, this humidity is going to help put some moisture back into it. Alright, we're almost full. Let's see if it wraps this time. There we go.
What happened with that last bale?
I have no idea. The net wrap was just sitting in front of the bale. Yeah, that one made right.
I have no idea what happened with that last bale. Crazy. Yeah, let's just keep braking. I'll roll them out last. I have seen the Vermeer self-propelled balers. I have not seen them in person because they haven't had any at any of the farm shows that I've been to. But I think they are cool. I think the anything like that, the zero turn, but you have to be in that market. I mean, that zero turn baler is really meant for specific outfits. If you were just the guy around here putting up hay for his cows, that is not the baler for you. Alright, I'm not sure what OLF did, Monty. I watch him, but I don't pay real hard attention to Wes. I enjoy his channel. I think he was a pioneer farmer for YouTube, but I also think that Wes thinks his crap don't stink and nobody else really knows anything but him. I would wash that windshield for y'all guys, but I'm out of washer fluid, I think. Oh, look at there, we got a little squirt now. Let's see here. Well, we didn't get that bug off. Oh well. So what's everybody got going on this week? Our plan, we have hay bales scattered all across York County. We have to get hay moved this week. Hello Ed, have you seen the price tag on that SP baler? It's like $500,000. That's a lot of money to bale some damn hay. And then not be able to do nothing else with it all winter long. Oh, that's the biggest reason I have issue with buying a self-propelled mowers, because that's the only thing you can do is cut hay. You can't hook it to nothing else. You can't pull trailers. A lot of money. But all of us rich farmers, we can afford it. I forget all farmers are rich. Be amazed how many employees I get that think I'm rich. I'm like, no son, the bank is. The bank's rich. That's why I don't row crop farm, Ed. Golly bum, I couldn't afford a combine either. Maybe after they've been out like 10 years, I could afford a good used one. A good used rebuilt one. Yeah, combine's absolutely absurd. If I was to row crop, I'd have to buy my neighbor's combine. He's got like a 60s or 50s, like New Holland, 4-foot, pull behind combine. It's got like a 35 bushel bin on it or something. Oh shit. I can't do the old stuff, Ed. I used to run old stuff. I've got my fair share of older iron at the house still. The reason I say I can't, I'm not going to put the time into working on it. I understand that farmers need to be able to mechanic and turn wrenches, and I can fix stuff when it's broke. But to be honest, I hate turning wrenches, and that's not what I want to do. I'd rather get in my tractor and drive it than let another mechanic work on it. So I choose to buy newer stuff and make payments to the bank on it. I don't know, just my style. I've owned new trucks since I was 16 years old, and just about everything I've ever bought. I guess when I buy it new and pay it off, I really feel like I've accomplished something, because I don't know, one of these days somebody else will want to buy my old used wore out stuff, and maybe we'll have a little retirement one day. But when I started doing haying, and this is well before YouTube, I started out with an old mower, old baler. My baler would break down every time we'd pull it out. I didn't do nothing but work on that piece of shit. And it just halted production. I couldn't make the quantity or the quality of hay around here that I needed. I needed something I could get in the field and run the damn thing and not worry about breaking down and having to replace $2,000 worth of parts every time I went to use it. I'd rather sell my stuff, wear it out, and sell it to somebody else that can work on it. And occasionally I have hit the wrong button twice, and instead of showing the message I hit hide. I didn't mean that. The 80s was when I was born, so those were good years, Ed. I was born in 81. All my older stuff, now my Massey 150, I think that's a 64 model. Then my old International, I think that's a 68 model. And my Vermeer round baler, now it's a late 80s, early 90s 504i. It's a good baler. That was my first round baler. I'm 39, or will be in September. Y'all all come down and have a party with us. Barbecue a hog and ride horses. So far it says we've made 216 bales today on the round bale monitor here. Not a bad day. If we could cap off at about 300, that would be real nice. Real nice. The other reason, a lot of times, and I tell everybody this, that I can afford the newer stuff. Now, like, I didn't buy this tractor brand new. It's a 2016. It's 4 years old, 2,000 hours on it. But both Kubotas I got were brand new. But I don't have any children. I'm not married. And my house payment's actually pretty reasonable. It's cheaper than, gosh, my Kubota tractor payment. So it makes it where I can afford to put my money and investment into equipment versus paying for kids to go to school and diapers and all that kind of stuff, because let's all agree, anybody that has children can tell you, children cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you know, that can hold up a lot of progress sometimes. Now, I love kids. I'm not saying that I don't. Christina, or country gal there, my rake girl, she has 3 children, 2 grandchildren. I love them all, but I'm glad I can send them home. And I'm also glad that they're old enough to pay their own bills. So that all comes hand in hand and is very helpful as well. And I think I'd be an excellent dad, but to be real honest, I wouldn't want to have a kid in today's world, and I'm thankful every day that I don't, because what our youth are going to inherit is just going to be a purity crap world if it's still here. And I'm not going to get off on any big tangents, but I tell you, if people don't start waking up across the world and start loving more instead of hating and causing conflict with everybody, you should do this or you should do that, and people start worrying about themselves and their own families, we're going to have another damn civil war on our hands. Gordon graduated in 85. Hey, Gordon, I was 3 to 4 years old when you graduated. How does that feel? I was probably still sucking on my mama's tit. Sorry to any family that watches this. Breast, not the other word I said. Forget I'm not on TikTok. So if any of y'all are on TikTok, SLC Farms is on there. We hadn't posted a whole lot yet, but I think it's funny. It's a little bit of break from YouTube, I guess. It's easier to post a 15-second clip. Gordon's at the end of the year, Ed. Got a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old. Well, I have 2 nephews, and like I say, Christine's got 2 grandchildren, 4.5 and a 8-year-old, and they actually come to the house every day. Now today she had to rake hay with me, so we got her mom to keep them. But you know, all since the COVID stuff happened, they've been staying with us, and it's tough. I can't imagine if they don't go back to school, them having to learn at our house. Because they're going to learn about driving tractors and trucks and maybe not as much math. It's fun, Ed. I think you'd like it. Gordon's on there. I thought it was funny. Gordon was at the house one day and we got stuck, and I made my first little TikTok video there. Jackie's got a YouTube video on it. But I heard Gordon over there and I was like, "Are you on TikTok?" I said he's too old to be on TikTok. All the youth are mad that the old folks have took over it. If you're a Trump supporter, it seems like there's a lot of dang Trump supporters on TikTok. I thought that was odd, but cool. And lots of farmers on there. Lots of farmers. I don't know if they're all farming at the same dang farm or what, but I couldn't believe it. All over the country. I was amazed at how many farmers was on the TikTok. That's horrible, Senseless. I hate to hear that. Hopefully one day when they're a little older, they'll be able to make a decision on their own. I'm going to be hunting for Becky's TikTok. Rick, you would be perfect for TikTok. You would be perfect. I want to see Rick do the beer skitball challenge where you put the beer on the basketball and bounce it, catch it, and drink it all in the same motion. I think those are pretty funny. There are, Gordon. Well, I know some of the little girls we trail ride with, when they were making the TikToks, gosh, it's probably a year ago, I guess when it first started or something, and I thought it was funny that they were all pissed now that all these old people are on TikTok. And we're not old, guys. I mean, gosh, if you're below 70, I think you're still young. I know some 70-year-olds that work circles around my butt, so I think you got to be in your 80s or 90s before you can get the old person card. I'll say we're all middle-aged. It's probably a better term for it there. Except for Gordon. Gordon's old. I do wish the sun would kind of pop back out. I can hear on this baler, that's one thing about it. You can hear when the hay starts getting tough. The baler will whine a little bit. You and who are the same age? Dirt? Oh, you and Dirt. I hate that senseless. Yeah, I hate to hear stuff like that. I think I may have just dumped another bale without net wrap. I don't know what the heck's going on with this baler today. It's because I damn started bragging on it too early when I got on here. Ooh, that's a good lightning strike there off to our right. Real good lightning strike. Alright, let's see. Are you going to make a roll or not? Huh. Alright, let me hop out again, guys. Sorry I have to keep jumping out. And I would take y'all with me, but it's a pain in the butt. I can try to, maybe y'all can see. Kinda. I'll turn y'all around. I gotta figure out what's going on. She needs a charger. I think the baler is saying she needs to blow down. Alright. Rattle trap fishing, how's it going? What it's doing, it's the damp. Yeah, a lot of it's the dampness of the hay. It's what's causing the issue. All right, let me see if I can get this joker to go again. There we go. Oh. Y'all ain't supposed to see that in my mouth. Alright, I think we got her fixed. But yeah, sometimes the moisture will cause that net wrap to stick a little bit. So, sorry. Camera's too low here. I'm just going to turn y'all back around. Like so. Alright. No, senseless, you don't. Y'all can't see it, but we got raindrops falling on the windshield. We are not going to finish this field today, I just know it. But the good thing is, over 3/4 of it's done. And if it don't do nothing but a little sprinkle, I'll keep on trucking. But if we don't, it's not that much left to ted out, and it'll probably be able to just ted it out tomorrow and get the rest of it up. But we do have their old raindrops falling on the windshield. Yeah, that's rain, senseless, that is. It's right, like I say, it's been around us since I started this dang live up. But been stuck inside. I know you have, buddy, and I hope you get out soon. That's it. The only thing of it is, I'm going about as I thought I was going around Gordon too. Right now, it's still holding off. It ain't bad yet. If I see the fenders get wet, then I know I've got to stop. But I'm really going about as fast as I can because the hay's got all this humidity moisture in it. So, I mean, this humidity moisture is just about as bad as a dang do. I can see the trees are blowing good. Yeah, I think my baler is needing a good blowing down. I think I got a lot of chaff built up around my net wrap thing, and I need to give it a little bit of a bath. Probably could have, but I can't afford a big baler right now. First, I had to be able to get this tractor going. Yeah, keep braking, country gal. I mean, don't get too more than a windrow or two ahead of me, but yeah, keep on trucking. It ain't. If your hood gets covered, we gotta stop. Gordon probably wished it on me. FE513, yo from Cincinnati. How's the weather in Cincinnati? I'm sure it's just as damn hot as it is here in South Carolina. I did kick it up one more gear, but I can clog this baler pretty easy when I get into the stuff. I've got a 660 steel backpack blower, and I blew it off before we started baling today. The reason I'm getting so much chaff built up, I took off the wind guard of this baler about a month ago. We were in such thick hay, I felt it was messing me up. So I took off that roller wind guard and the little bars. So now the hay will blow up in front of the baler a little bit and get things covered in hay that normally didn't before. Country gal, if you're listening, make this your last windrow right now, because I'm betting by the time I get down to that end, my hood's going to be covered. You can take your loader and try pushing out them round bales that didn't wrap and rolling them out. There's 3 of them now. Yeah, we got 3 round bales to unroll there. Now, senseless, I would make a joke right there with you, but she's listening, so it's hard to joke when the old lady's listening. But yeah, we're good there. Gordon's having a cold one. Yeah, I had 2 in a row. Well, they weren't in a row, but pretty much. Lord, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't have to go home with her. I say y'all, it's just senseless. It's just Ryan's fault. I'll give him a pass though. He needs some humor in his life. Yep, it's raining good now. This is the last windrow, guys. The rain's gonna shut us down. We probably only had another 40 or 50 rolls left to do. Any of y'all watch Cole the Corn Star? I used to watch Cole a good bit, but that channel is worse than damn Millennial Farmer now in becoming a walking advertisement. A chicken update. All of our chickens are actually doing really well. I have video filmed of every week of the birds. They're at week 6 now. And I think in about 1 to 2 more weeks, we will be harvesting our meat birds. All the laying hens are doing well. Currently, we have over 200 chickens on the farm. So, we're good in the chicken department. And we also have, the cows are doing good. We just got our first 2 cows back from butcher. They are excellent. The meat is doing real well. People are real happy with it that we've been selling. So I'm real pleased with that. And yeah, so everything's trucking right along. If you follow us on Facebook, especially the farm page, we pulled, we pulled a whole side-by-side full of corn last night. So we sell a little bit of it, and we'll be freezing some of it. Now would have been a good time to have the camera turned around. I had a big old wad there to suck up. But yeah, everything's doing pretty good. I did have an incident with our meat birds. At about week 3, I thought I would move them out of the area that I had them and go ahead and get them out on pasture. The day that YouTube didn't like your comment about Holland Boy, I might have missed it. Anyways, the day that I put them outside under the trampoline chicken tractor, it came up a frog strangler rain. The birds ended up getting cold, and I didn't realize it, and piling up on each other, and we ended up losing about 15 of our 100 meat birds. And I also lost 3 of Christina's Brahma chickens in that same time. Really horrible incident. Bad learning lesson, especially when other lives are involved. When you learn that way. No quail for us. In fact, the meat bird stuff. Hey, country gal, try to roll out one of them round bales. It ain't raining too bad on it right now. But anyways, once we get done with this, well, it was 184 meat birds. We will probably take a break from them for at least a month or 2, and maybe raise them in the fall when it's not 100 degrees outside and you have to go out twice a day to feed and water and take care of them. The layers are much easier to take care of, I will say that, than compared to the meat birds. And I just don't have time to deal with it. Alright, country gal scratched the rolling out the round bales. It is actually raining pretty good now. In fact, I should abort mission, but whatever. Yep, I didn't realize, that as much work as the pasture-raised broilers would be. I will say this, they better be delicious, because if they're not really all that delicious, I'll go back to the damn grocery store and buy my $5 rotisserie chickens that are already cooked, because it ain't worth the extra work. I mean, we're gonna have 15 to 20 bucks into each one of these dang birds by the time we're done raising them, and we're gonna process them ourselves. So if we paid to process them, that'd be another $5 to $7 a bird. I don't see us making a lot of money off of them, but we'll see. We've got some people in our area that say they do pretty well with them. And another big lightning strike. I guess we're gonna call it a day. Country gal, if you just want to leave that tractor here, pull it in the woods and grab the Tundra, drive it home, and I'm just gonna drive this one home so I can pull it in the barn. I got to do some greasing and blowing off of this round baler tomorrow. I might wash it. Can you get a bird? Well, we do sell our chickens. We have a lot of different We have a lot of different varieties there. Country Gal sells the laying hens. She raises them up. So definitely something could probably help you out with. Oh, she is shaking out the round bell. She must have turned off her thing. I don't know if she can hear. Let me try her on the walkie-talkie there. I don't know if you can hear, but just leave the round bells. It's raining too much. The ground's too wet. You got a copy? Yeah, just pull that up to the woods and grab the Tundra and bring it home. I'm gonna drive this to the house. Ah, okay, sorry. Gordon, let's show his message. He said, we need to shoot that Indian doing the rain dance. Damn right. Tell you what, it's not fun having to tear this crap out, waste fuel and all that stuff. Hopefully it won't rain too much. What's that? Yeah, you can follow me, and then, like I say, park that at the woods, drive the Tundra home.
Okay, so that both through the radio and the phone.
Okay. You want a meat bird ready to cook? That's our plan, is to be able to distribute a few of the meat birds to the public. I don't know how much we'll advertise this first group, just because I know, like I say, we're going to be doing the processing in-house, and I don't want the government coming after me on that one, but we definitely will be doing some trading with them or whatnot, you know, to people that want them. I'm going to take y'all on the car ride home with me. I know this thing's been going a while, but all of y'all have been sticking with me chatting, and I appreciate that. So we'll just keep on going all the way to the house. So we had that bit back there left to rake, and then I have already mowed this front field twice this year, and there was a little bit of Johnson grass coming up in it. Y'all can kind of see it there. We were going to rake that up last. It's not a whole lot. It probably won't be more than 5-6 round bales out here on this front part, but you know, it is what it is. That's fine, just send us a message. I'm surprised we hadn't seen Gerald Farms in here today. You know he ain't doing nothing. He's probably sleeping or at the beach, something like that. They don't work over there at Gerald Farms, but 2 or 3 times a year.
Hey.
Yes.
You want me to pull the truck out and then put this in there?
No, you can just park it to the side.
Okay.
Is that what it is, Gordon? Jackie's cutting hay? Johnson grass is taking over around us, Michael. People don't do anything to try to get rid of it. Now, I can't say they don't. I've seen a lot of people take weed wipers and do all kind of stuff, but people won't let you kill off the land, plant a different crop. They won't let you graze it. And so it's just a constant battle over and over and over. We've tried Outrider. I've got to where I just take the 4-wheeler with Roundup on it. If I see a patch of Johnson grass, I just spray the whole dang area with Roundup and then throw millet seed right on top of it to get the millet to come up in it. And then that fall, I try to go back and overseed with some fescue or orchard grass. That has seemed to work the best for me. And I am mixing the Roundup pretty heavy. You know, just because that thing's got rhizomes, so the roots they'll keep coming back, and I don't know. That's been my most successful way. I tried a weed wiper and I tried Outrider, but when it comes up in patches, even if it's like an acre, I'll just go spray it out, throw millet seed on it, and by the time the landowner sees it and says anything, the millet's coming up. Ain't nothing they can do about it. I am eating a pack of nabs, redneck Ogie. If none of y'all know what nabs are, that's a pack of crackers, Lance crackers. Around my parts we call them nabs. I think that's a good thing to blame on him there, Gordon. Good reason. We are probably about a 8 to 10 minute tractor ride from the house. We're fixing to enter downtown Clover here shortly. I know y'all have been with me to that field on lives before, from spreading fertilizer to mowing hay, or at least this direction. We've got about 300 acres total all around that field we just left. It's our biggest farm, and it's not too bad. It's not too many miles from the house or anything like that, so I don't mind it at all. Now, Ed, your big square baler, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Heston, correct? Does it make a 4x4 bale? See, I would probably want to go with like a 4x3, I think. I don't know though. That way when you stack them together, you know, I wouldn't be over height on a trailer hauling 3 high. But I don't know. Well, this is the town of Clover, South Carolina that we're rolling through. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think the 3x4 hauling wise would be probably a little better for me and for my customers. So, oh goodness, I hate we got rained on. We were close though. If we would have got started an hour earlier, we would have been done. But we had some customers come by the farm and it kind of held us up a little bit. And like I said, it is what it is. See, it's not even raining here in town. It's right there where the dang field is. So coming up on our right, we have the Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly is a small chain grocery store. I'll turn y'all by it so y'all can see here maybe. That is known as like I say, the Piggly Wiggly. That's our little local grocery store there. We got a Hardee's. The Clover Auto here, building on the left, it just closed. Man died, and it's for rent. I told Country Gal we ought to rent that, turn that into our shop to sell the meat and produce and all that out of, instead of having people come to the farm. Shuck hay out the back. When I was headed to that field, Michael, I was turning left into the field, had my blinker on. I knew a guy was going to do it behind me. He shot out from around me as I was turning left. I about went right into his truck. I tell you, and after it happened, I wished I would have went ahead and hit him, made him buy a front axle for a tractor. But the thing of it is, I can't afford to be without my tractor. But sometimes I'd like to just take this big old thing and just go ahead and ram into them and total their shit. That's just ridiculous. Couldn't wait 5 seconds for me to turn into the field. I mean, this tractor runs 27 miles an hour. The speed limit through town is 35. I'm not holding him up that much. The only thing about the 3x3, you'd be 9 foot wide. Well, that ain't that much over, really. I mean, because all our trailers are 102 inches. Uh-oh, we got an ambulance coming up. Let me pull off here and let the ambulance by. Don't want to hold him up. They might have the COVID, you never know. Bad joke, but it is what it is. That's the, I've seen some posts about people asking, like on Facebook, do you know anyone that's died from COVID? And some people have said yes or whatnot, close friends or whatnot. But that's really hard to say that you had a friend die from COVID when they mark everything as COVID for the death. So your friend really could have died of like a massive heart attack that they were going to have anyways, but had the COVID, so they died from COVID. And to me, that's called scare tactics, not giving truthful information. So that's why I am somewhat an anti-believer. It'll be really, really interesting to see what happens with COVID-19 on November the 3rd. But I would about go to say that COVID will disappear November 3rd. Y'all can mark my words, no matter what happens, it's going to vanish like thin air. And miraculously, the hospitals will fill back up again with the normal patients that are in for whatever sickness. Now, again, I'm just, I'm not going to argue about it with people. I'm just giving my opinion and how I feel about it and how I've observed things through my eyes since it started and around my little town. So, around here we ain't stopped shaking hands, and I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we hadn't stopped being social with one another. And if y'all would like to send us some mail, look us up on Facebook. We got our address on there. We'd love to have fan mail from you. Stickers, postcards, shirts, whatever. We'll wear them. Hats. I don't even think country gals caught up with us. That's my thing, Ed. That is definitely my thing. That's correct, senseless. You were down 3 days because of it. Now, Southern Dirt, I'm going to ask some questions because you're the first person that I've actually talked to that has hand in hand had it. How was it? I mean, did you go to the hospital, or did it feel like any other normal, like bad seasonal sickness that we would occasionally get, or what? Because I don't know. I mean, I know people that know people that have died from it. Neighbors, like we're passing their neighborhood now. And they're from up north, and they've had 3 or 4 people, close friends or whatnot, that have died from it or knew others in the hospital. But I mean, I would assume if you lived in a city stacked on top of one another, it might be a little different situation than where I live out here in Podunk, South Carolina. Like a severe cold, okay? Well, I hope not, senseless. I hope nothing's going to be the death of you in that hospital and you're going to end up walking out of there, bud. That's what I want to hear. Guys, y'all all make sure if you're the praying type, give Ryan, Senseless Fabrication, there a prayer. He has been in the hospital with some bad illnesses for quite some time now. And he could all use our thoughts and prayers. And, you know, just the way it is. Ed, I was glad to see and hear from Andy. I'm like you, I get to talk to Andy every now and again. I tell you, I'm glad he is doing well. Keep a little blood in your alcohol system. We think Country Gal was real bad sick with it before they started ever talking about it. Well, we don't wear masks in flu season. I guess here's my thing. People are like, it's to protect the other person, not me. You know, me wearing my mask protects the other person. Well, I was never the asshole to walk up and cough and sneeze on people anyways. I mean, I cover my mouth, turn my head, and, you know, if you sneeze or cough, I never have gone out in public if I'm sick and know it. I mean, come on, people, get real. When did people start walking up to you in the grocery store and just coughing on you or coughing all over food? Now, yeah, you got these ignorant idiots that do it for videos to try to get hits or something, like opening drinks or ice cream in the grocery store and licking it. You're not going to stop that kind of idiot. Telling people to wear a mask, they're going to do that crap anyways. But come on, you have got to be kidding me that many people just coughing all over people. And I mean, come on. And then who didn't wash their hands before? And, you know, if you didn't, you've probably got a pretty good immune system anyways, especially if you live on a farm. I mean, my greasy chicken crap, horse crap covered hands have definitely picked up a sandwich before. I can't say they hadn't and ate it. So, I don't know. I don't like to preach a lot about it. It causes some stress in my family, and my family does watch me here. And I don't want my family mad at me or blocking me on Facebook or my phone number like's been done with this stuff going on. But in the same aspect, you know, we've been going into this stuff now 4 or 5 months. Why are we putting condoms on now that our girlfriend's pregnant? That's what the mask means to me. And people talk about, well, you know, it's like associating it if you were peeing and you peed in your pants. It holds it back. Like, again, I cover my mouth. I don't know. It's just stupid. Scott, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. You come into my rant right at the right time. We just got rained out of the hayfield. Not a drop of water here at the old farmstead, though. Wouldn't that be the case? Down to 103 pounds. I think so, Southern Dirt. I really do. Mom's 67 with cancer. Well, prayers for your mom there. And I don't disagree. Like I say, I've had my mother block me because of arguments about the COVID, so I try not to talk about it too much, but you know, it is what it is. Like I say, it'll be very interesting to see November 3rd what happens to the COVID-19 virus. You know, just one of them things. Guys, it's 7:30. Country Gal just pulled in. We're gonna go take care of some chickens and get some dinner in our bellies, check on the dogs, all that good stuff, and y'all have a good evening. Look, see? She's on here, y'all. She's been listening to me. It's not about science. I could look at old science that can tell you, I can put on a mask and go sand drywall and tell you it don't keep the drywall dust out. But anyways, don't block me, Mom. I love you regardless. Everybody have a good evening, and y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.